Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life, and welcome to hashtag No Buy in July 26. This is what I'm sending my swap partner. I finally had a moment to get it all together, and I'm going to put it in a box and mail it to her today. My swap partner is Mandy at Mandy's Place. I've never swapped with her before, and so I'm excited to send these things along and hope that she enjoys them. So I just want to go through real quick and show you what I made for each week, and then I will box it up and get it ready to go. But first I want to say thank you to Enis at Paper Crafting with Enis for hosting this super fun and important hashtag No Buy in July. Hopefully you already checked out hashtag No Buy in July to see what other people created and what they shared with their partners as well. So each week Enis gave us a choice of what we could make, one thing or another. And so let me share that with you by week. I did make everything for each week like I was hoping to, but I did make at least, of course, one thing per week. Week one, our options were either a beaded item or embellished rosettes. In a previous video, I did share already the rosettes that I created. I don't know if I showed them with the bag topper that I made. I think I kind of did, so I'm just going to show those real quick. And then I didn't show the beaded item. Guys, I'm going to tell you this right now. This is the first ever beaded item that I have ever made. So if you watch a previous video when we were in Lake Tahoe, Sophie helped me put together a whole bunch of just little bead pieces and then actually putting them together to make a dangle. First time I've ever done it. So thank you so much, Enis, because you really just stretched me out of my comfort zone and forced me to make one. I've been wanting to, and I just haven't. So I put together this fun little bead dangle. Just put a tag over here and then added some other little charms on the back. I was going to put them on the dangle, but I thought, well, you know, my partner may want to use them a different way, so I just put a couple little happy face charms on there. So there's week one. Week two was either bag toppers or bows, and I did share the bows in a previous video. They weren't packaged up, but that's the packaging. Pretty simple bag topper. I actually did not make any more bag toppers, so that was the second thing. Week two. Week three was flowers and shakers, and flowers are in here, week three. I did start to label them. You can see that week one, rosettes, week two, bows, but I don't know. Then I stopped at week three. Week three was flowers, and I did share the flowers that I've already made, and I made flowers with different colors of paper here. And so I just put that one on the top, and there's three flowers inside each of these boxes. These are Stampin' Up! Boxes. And so I just loaded them with some flowers, put a piece of ephemera on the top, and then a belly band, some trim on there. So that's the packaging for the flowers. And then shakers, I'll show you in just a minute when we get into this box right here. Okay? And they're just really simple, kind of like shakers. And then week four was either an embellishment box or cards, and I did do both of those. So I found just this simple little embellishment box that I had in my stash. I think I got it from Daiso maybe, and I just filled it with some fun little beads and some charms here, and then here's some other little flower beads, and then just some little clasps right there. So, and then just put some rickrack around there, and then just embellish the top up a little bit. And so there is the embellishment box. And then the last thing was cards. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to make any A2 cards specifically with, with this paper. And actually, I've been using Sunny Blooms during, making these goodies. And I'm almost done. Other than two of the extra, little pages and then some scraps, there's only, I think, 2 or 3 pieces of paper in here that I have left in here. So I'll be smashing that pad soon. So I thought, okay, I've been making lots of cards for Penny's hashtag Deck the Year, and then just making cards, Project Share Thursday or other things. And so I thought, I'm going to make a box for the cards to go into. And so that's what I did. And I did use paper from the collection. And so I made this box using actually a tutorial from Denise Becker. And I didn't make this as heavy sturdy as she did. I need actually some sturdier or some thicker white paper. And so anyway, I made the box, embellished up the front a little bit, put a couple pieces of Velcro on it to stick it down, and I made it large enough so I could put some A2 cards in here, and so I'll share them really quickly. Some of these I've shared on my channel and some I may not have, but and again, these don't match the collection because they are just cards that I have already made and in my stash, so you are good enough. And then the inside is blank, and then all the cards, I'm not going to show the back of every card, but they are stamped with my maker's mark in the back. And then this one, of course, have to have something Mickey Minnie in here, a yellow card, and that's what the inside looks like with a yellow envelope. Aren't those just bright envelopes? So fun. I think I got those at a yard sale or the thrift store. I can't remember. This is from a paper pumpkin pack. Heartfelt thanks. So I tried to send her a variety of cards, you know, for her different uses that she may have. This one, I used my daughter-in-law's actually watercolor painting right here to put this one together. Good together. And then this card really is kind of like, you could use it as a card, right? But then also as a journaling page, because it just kind of looks like that with a tag stuck in it. Life is meant for good friends and great adventures. That came from a paper pumpkin pack as well. Not this, but the other part of the card. And then, okay, so those are the cards that I'm sharing. That's from my stash. And then I've also pulled out these. There's 3 of these that I think were just, these are cards that I just bought in a pack. I'm not sure which pack or where it came from. I can't remember. Where did you probably recognize these? Maybe from scrapbook.com. I bought some pack or something. I don't remember, but those will be fun, you know, to always have cards in your stash. And then for shakers, oh, and then I included these little fun little things. I shared these on my channel already. Just fun little easy little, you know, pieces that look like that. And I just put them in here just to separate the cards that I made from the other cards. And then I'm just going to stick them here in this box that I made. Oops, and then send that off to her as well. So that's what I'll be sending Mandy. Hope that she enjoys everything. I'm excited because my swap partner is Maria at Maria Reyes, and so she's already let me know that my package is on its way to me. She's such a wonderful maker and a crafty friend, so I'm excited to receive her package soon. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thank you to everyone that participated in the swap. You guys are awesome. I've just been so inspired by everything that you've made. I'm overwhelmed with ideas that I just want to try out soon. Thanks for stopping by. I'll talk to you again soon.